What is going on, people? Before we start this lovely podcast, quick shout out to our sponsor, the first one. Hey, what are you sipping on, man?
I'm sipping on some Chimera coffee with a K.
Ooh, is that a cold brew? It looks all iced up
man.
and
Dude,
juicy, man.
Listen, man, I'll tell you my recipe.
Okay.
Go to your house,
Okay.
take the entire bag of Chimera coffee, pour it in the biggest bucket you could find.
Gotcha.
Okay. You need the right amount of water.
Okay.
I forget how much water I put in, so this is a terrible recipe.
Okay. I think
it's
you
about
did
what?
6. You do 6-to-1 ratio?
I don't know the ratio, but I put the entire bag. It's like 12 ounces.
Okay.
And then I put like 1,600 grams of water, something
Okay.
like that.
Okay,
I
so a
make it
lot of grams.
concentrate. Yeah,
Oof.
a lot
And
of
it's-
grams. And then boom, you put it in the fridge for like 18 hours.
Mhm.
Comes out cold.
Oof, delicious. Not bitter.
Not bitter.
Nice and smooth, man.
Nice and smooth. And then the best part, you know what's the best part?
What's the best part, dog?
Tomorrow, I don't have to make coffee.
Yup.
The day after, I don't have to make. It's there.
It's just there, chilling, waiting
Chilling.
for you, man.
Yeah, nootropics infused.
The best part. I actually have two mason jars. I'm cooking it up right now,
Oh,
getting it ready
Getting it
with
spicy.
Chimera coffee, dog.
Nice.
Yeah. We'll move. Well, I'll talk about that when we start the podcast. But on to the next, baby. Inverted gear.
Hold on.
What's up?
Let's give them the coupon code for Chimera
Damn,
coffee.
that was silly.
We were so
That
excited.
was silly. It's been a while.
Yeah. So the coupon code for Chimera Coffee, go to their website, type in the coupon code, show the art, and you should save like 10% because it's a good product.
That's a good product,
It's
man.
a good product.
You can't get 50. Just 10, man.
Listen, man, we don't make.
We'll
these
give you a
prices.
hand. Don't take the arm, okay? Don't take the whole damn arm, all right, cheapos? I'm talking to myself.
Yeah.
I want that 50.
Our next sponsor is Invertigear. Go to invertigear.com, type in the coupon code ShowTheArt15, and you save 15% off. Listen, guys, they make a great product.
They do.
They're always releasing some fresh gear. They just re-released their summer line, which is the light pearl weave gi. It's the lightest gi they sell. It's one of the lightest gis out there for
It is
competition.
light, man.
And they just released their new shorts and spats
Dope.
for gi guys or gi guys that like to wear stuff underneath. But
you
go
got-
to their website. Also,
Okay. We got more?
dude,
Well,
they
what
have
you
a great
got?
blog. Go
Okay.
to invertigear.com/blog or whatever the thing is.
Dope.
And they have blog posts written by really good people,
Nice.
really good writers on a frequent basis.
Okay. Knowledgeable people.
Week to week, black belts.
Nice.
And
damn.
they're very helpful because a lot of times they write articles that benefit beginners
True.
as well. So, we got to shed some love on the beginners.
Give them some love, man. Give
Yeah.
me some love.
You are like a beginner.
I
you haven't
am.
been training in like
Yeah.
6 months.
Hey, dog, you don't got to play me out like that.
Well, you're having a baby.
Exactly. Thank you.
You were having a baby.
I got a baby. Damn, this bus, man. It sucks being under here.
Yeah.
Let's get to that podcast,
Yeah.
man.
So go to invertigear.com, type in the coupon code ShowTheArt15, save yourself some buckaroos,
Money.
15% off.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are back.
What's up? What's up?
It's your boy. It's your host. My name is Ames. Alongside with me is my man,
Yo, I'm
busy,
here.
my busy friend.
We're both
the
busy.
Yeah, true. We're both busy,
Yeah,
but no excuses. We're here.
that's it.
We gotta record no matter what.
Hi, haters. Sorry for the hiatus. Who said that?
I don't know, but that's really good.
I think that. Who? Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're back,
I
man.
think Elzai, but whatever.
Yeah, it might have been like a little layoff, but it's been crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, what have you been up to, man? Let's give them like a little rundown or a check-in of what's like.
Check it, boy. My
Oh,
new name
yeah.
is Jim Akan. First name Jim, last name Akan.
Well, yeah, brother.
No, I just got back from Jamaica. Just helping
Chilling.
Sarah shoot a wedding.
There you
Shoot
go.
a
How
wedding.
was it?
It was great. It was excellent. Our good friend, trading partner Biscuit,
Okay.
he got married. Beautiful wedding.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Biscuit.
Shout out to Biscuit.
Shout out to that name.
Congratulations.
That's a really cool
Yeah.
nickname.
Shout out to Chris, Biscuit, and Monica. Beautiful wedding.
Yeah.
Beautiful ceremony. Beautiful everything. Beautiful
Okay.
island.
Oof.
Island.
Jamaica.
Check
was,
it. Can I tell you a couple of things that
You
I
could tell me a lot of
discovered in
things,
Jamaica?
man. Well, what'd you discover, man?
Listen, man.
Little Chiba Chibs, a little ganj.
I didn't have the time for that.
Oh, you
For the
didn't?
reefer.
Oh, for the heifer.
Excuse me while I light my split.
So what's up?
Because I've been a fan of the Jamaican culture for so
All
long.
day, man.
The accent is cool.
Uh-huh.
Like, I'm not mocking people. I'm praising it when I do the
Yeah.
accent. It's so cool. And just the whole vibe. And I've been a Bob Marley fan. So, I always wanted to go to Jamaica
Yo.
and discover some of these things.
Okay.
Okay, first thing.
Curry chicken.
And this is not racist at all
Okay.
or whateverist. It's just
It
what
is
I
what it
finally
is.
discovered.
Yeah.
They say Jaman. And that's true. That's not from
Yeah.
songs, from reggae songs. It's not made up. Everybody says, yeah, man.
Shaman.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. And it's pretty cool.
It's
It's pretty cool.
were you practicing your accent on the way back to New Jersey?
No, I haven't practiced it at all.
Oh damn.
It's just flowing off the
It's just
dome
flowing.
piece.
You just
Yeah.
You,
Yeah.
All of a sudden you have like dreads coming out. I like it, man.
It's
Short
like,
dreads.
Hey, can I please have a small coffee? Jaman. Literally everybody, even the ladies.
Excuse me, sir. Can I
Jaman.
have some cream with that?
Jaman. Everybody. Dope.
That's cool.
It's really cool. Another thing.
So they're super laid back,
I wouldn't say laid back.
Okay.
Everybody's just really cool.
friendly.
And like when you hear reggae music and you get that
Oh.
vibe, that's how the people are.
That's what I grew up on, man.
Yeah.
Reggae, dance hall.
right?
Like it's weird that
Yeah.
all the basement parties that I've went to growing up
Mhm.
in Jersey City was all reggae, dance hall, you name it.
Rasta.
That's what we rock
Yeah.
with.
Yeah, another thing, respect. They said it. Somebody said respect to me.
Yeah.
Just like happenstance.
Okay.
And I felt like the coolest guy in the world.
You did. I bet you did.
He's like, respect, man. I'm like, really? Did he just say?
yeah, man.
It's like when somebody really cool is like, yeah, we're friends, man.
Yeah.
And you're like, really?
Oh, you like me?
We're friends?
They like me.
Yeah, respect,
They really
respect.
like me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt with the Samoans back in Hawaii.
What was your findings?
Oh, Shaka. That.
Everybody
Um,
shock us out.
Brada.
Ah,
what's going on, brother? All that stuff. But
Mm.
it's been a while, but that's the only thing I
Yeah.
took up. That's the only thing I think I'm allowed to say because I'd be a bootleg ass
Yeah.
Hawaiian.
The last thing,
What's up?
Irie. It's a real word,
Oh, yeah.
and people say it all the time.
So what does that stand for?
I don't even know, but they say it
But
like
it's,
it means like good.
Okay.
Like great. Like,
I see.
like
I
I'm
see.
feeling good.
I do- you do hear
or
that a
this
lot.
is awesome. or-
Yeah.
It's I guess it's like an interchange. This is just from me picking up from the
Yeah.
context.
Did you ever hear Wagwan? Wagwan boy.
I mean that's part of
Yeah.
but a lot of people in the resort that are helping you,
Okay.
whether they're waiters or whatever, their accent, their English is really good.
Okay.
So you don't get too much of that that Jamaican English.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of them they have their English
lingo,
they can
what's-
pronounce
Yeah.
their enunciation is very good. So-
Nice. Dope.
So we didn't have to hear guan and
Yeah.
like that.
What was your favorite food over there?
Probably that jerk chicken.
Yo. It was probably legit.
Legit.
That makes you want to go to like a Jamaican
Yeah.
spot right now.
Dude, I really want to find a good Jamaican spot. Because we went there, and, the resort's got, like, freaking, 8 restaurants.
Yeah.
And we just kept finding ourselves going to the Jamaican restaurant.
That's all
It's
day.
like, why would I go to Jamaica, stay at a resort,
I know.
whatever, and eat at the Italian spot?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sure the spaghetti and meatballs is great.
I bet it's phenomenal. But
But I want that jerk chicken.
yeah. Why would you go to Japan and get McDonald's? Would you do that?
No.
If you say yes, then you should stop listening
I
right
want
now.
some-
Turn off this podcast.
I want some bok choy. I want
Ooh,
some
There you go.
sashimi.
Yeah, some sushi,
I want your best freaking
fish.
tofu teriyaki.
Oh, damn,
Something.
dog. Damn, shout out to Hero. But yeah, man, that's dope.
Yeah, Jamaica was cool.
Welcome back, man. I actually know a spot in Jersey City.
Really?
It's on West Side
What is it
Avenue.
called?
We'll go.
Of course it's on West Side
Yeah,
Avenue.
We'll go. We'll
Okay,
go
let's
before
do
they
it.
turn it bad and bougie.
Yeah.
But moving on, what do you want to talk about, man? It's been a minute. How's you want to talk about the website? How's that going along?
Oh, yeah.
I know you guys been throwing little teasers out there,
Yeah.
getting the people excited.
Okay.
Little excites.
Like, So the Show the Art Academy is
Mm.
our latest endeavor. It's a website. It's going to be a subscription-based website for all you people out there. We kind of describe it as like Netflix or
Netflix
or
and chill.
UFC Fight Pass
Okay.
type deal. More of a Netflix type feel.
Dope.
So basically, we're going to have a bunch of. It's going to be mainly jiu-jitsu at first, but we're going to expand, and it's going to have a lot of instructional videos.
That's awesome.
Just like everybody sees everywhere in YouTube, and this guy's website, that guy's website, this person's
But
website.
you just filter into one
Yes,
website.
exactly.
Yeah. By the way, the logo.
You like it?
It's dope.
Awesome, man. Thanks.
Yeah, it is dope.
Wish I could say I made it myself.
You should have.
I didn't.
Okay.
But it's gonna be. We're gonna teach techniques. We're gonna teach. About positions.
Dope.
We're gonna have a lot of. We're gonna make sure we cover all the grounds for beginners.
Nice.
As well as advanced techniques, of course.
The details are going to be in there.
Exactly. We're going to have not just videos about an individual move, but transitions
Nice.
that happen a lot. We're going to have some philosophy talk, like strategy, game plan, the importance of that, and giving people ideas.
I dig it.
Yeah. A vast variety.
Yeah. So
of-
you guys are basically answering all the questions that we have sometimes.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
we're gonna try to.
Yeah.
In addition to us, it's gonna obviously we're gonna do most of it because we're here. It's easy to film us doing it, but we're gonna also have a lot of guests on.
Dope,
We're gonna have a
man.
lot of people, especially the guys that we sponsor. They've been
Nice.
generous enough to help us out. But we're if anybody's interested and they're not too far from us, or whenever we travel, if they're down, we'd love to film you guys and put you up on our website and it's a good avenue for people to start pushing their brand,
Yeah.
their
And
person.
to share your knowledge and your passion. I think
Yes.
that's the coolest part. Everyone gets to share what they're passionate about.
Word.
Whether it's like we got Chris doing the yoga, something he's very
Yes,
passionate about.
that's
you know
the
what I
other part. We're gonna have a full yoga what's the
series.
word? Series. Now, what's the word I'm looking for? Full yoga.
Fucking dope ass.
Just a collection.
Okay, there you go.
It's gonna we're gonna have positional studies. Individual positions they call them. They don't call it stretches, but like how to do a downward dog properly, whatever the F.
And the guy teaching it is freaking top notch,
Exactly.
man.
And the guy we have, Chris Wright's teaching it, training partner of ours, brown belt in jiu-jitsu, studied sambo, judo. He's a taekwondo black belt. Oh, and he's fought, he's done jiu-jitsu. He's been training for so long.
Yeah.
Legit martial artist.
Martial art, exactly.
And he's going to not only teach yoga, but he's also going to help you out with things for jiu-jitsu as well.
Dope.
So he'll put some relatability in there.
Nice.
And
blend it all into one,
yeah,
man.
man.
It's just like a hot pot.
It's going to be a hotbed of martial arts. Eventually, we're going to add Muay Thai, instructionals.
There's a whole
Eventually, we're
bunch of
going to
good
add
stuff.
wrestling. Fitness components going to be in
Let's
there.
get that work.
Let's do it. Let's do
Yeah,
it.
man.
So
Get excited. And that's why it's been crazy busy, guys. So don't think Abe is working hard on this to give you guys a good ass product. You guys should get excited because it's something he's very passionate about. I didn't tell him I was gonna give this whole spiel, but props to him because he's been working like 24/7, man. So
we're trying, man.
when the website comes out, guys, it's gonna be done well, and you guys are gonna love it, man.
Yes.
So
And guys, we hope you like it, and please give it a try.
Yeah, man.
And share it to the world. And like I said, if anybody's out there that is legit, that if you're a brown belt or a black belt, we'd love to see your moves. If you're a purple belt, you better be a competitor.
Yeah.
Competing where your moves are proven, because when we share, unfortunately,
Yeah.
when you share someone who's like a purple belt video, it doesn't get as much legitimacy from people's eyes as, of course, a brown belt or a black belt would. No knock against them. It's just, you're a purple belt.
It is what it is.
So you better have a name behind you, or you kind of need a name behind you to kind of get legitimacy.
True.
So, we're open to suggestions in people's videos. So it's going to be a little different than our Instagram, of course. It's going to be more instructional based, but please email us at showtheart@gmail.com and let us know if you're interested. One last thing.
What's up?
August 26th,
Yo.
right? Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
But that's not what's important that
We
day.
got something even bigger. The
Way
heavy
bigger.
hitters.
Way
Drop it like it's hot.
And let
Same
me
day.
let me say this right now. we had the date first.
Mm.
They jumped on our date.
They knew.
They're trying to ride our tail coats. Right?
Coattail, yeah.
Coattail, there we
Ride it, baby.
Our Show the Art presents the Finishers 4 Sub-Only Tournament. It's going down August 26th. It's a Saturday. It's going to start at 1 p.m. We're going to have the live stream.
Dope.
If you want to come watch it in person, please come. We put on a great show. Our competitors put on a great show. The environment we culture is exciting.
Yeah.
So come, it's gonna have a blast. It's gonna be a 16-man absolute division.
The big boys.
EBI rules, dude.
The big boys.
Bones.
Are coming
You know
out.
Bones?
Bones.
Devontae
Jones.
Johnson.
He's coming.
He just got his brown belt.
He just got it.
He just won the Purple Belt Worlds.
Yep.
The guy's a beast.
He
was in EBI.
He's coming.
I forget who he beat, but he beat somebody big. The guy's in it.
Yeah, he did. He won his first match. I remember. Yeah.
Bones is serious.
He
just texted me last night. He's like, dude, next up, that Finishers tournament. I'm winning it. I'm excited.
Yeah, it's going to be dope, man.
We also got guys like David Porter, black belt under Pedro Sauer, competes everywhere all the time. Awesome human being, awesome competitor.
Yep.
He's been making waves at our tournament. He was the runner-up in our first tournament.
Oh, okay.
He lost to only Gordon Ryan in the finals. And this is his tournament. He's been telling me this is what he wants. This is the one he's going to win.
Nice.
I'd love to see it happen.
Nice. It's good to see people passionate about this tournament, man.
Yeah.
It's not just one of those like, I guess I'll do it.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
now our next thing that we're just as excited about is we're bringing the women to the front center stage.
Let's get that work.
16 woman bracket. It's going to be under 150 pounds.
Okay.
It's going to be fun. We have tons of young competitors, tons of really good competitors.
Okay.
One in particular, Amanda Levy. I've been seeing this. I saw this girl grow up in the competitor scene since she was like 14 or something like that. Yeah. She started young, crushing people. Now she's, I don't know how old she is, at least 21 or at least 20.
Wow.
And she's been beating adults since she was a kid. And she wants in this tournament. She's in it.
Nice.
Hey.
Watch out.
Got to bring your A game because she's tough.
Y'all better watch out.
Yeah. So, yeah, and then we're going to have a couple of kids super fights because that's always fun. And, guys, please check it out. Go to our YouTube page.
Get excited.
When the day comes.
Get excited.
It's
excited. It's going to be dope, man. It's going to be dope.
Boom.
So
let's segue into this weekend's fights. I don't know if you watched any of them. Probably not. I'm sure you watched the
I was
headlines.
like, I'm not watching. It just nothing about it excited me. Sorry to anyone that get. No, I'm not sorry you're offended. I'm not gonna pay for that. I even have like that Kodi app where you could stream it for free. I still didn't do it.
Let me ask you, why didn't you want to watch that pay-per-view?
It's like you might as well you should have added BJ Penn to that card as well. You know what I mean? Like, no disrespect, but it's just like the guys that are kind of passed on. You know what I mean? It's like no. If this was like 5-6 years ago, I would have put money and I would have paid. Yeah. But this isn't 6 years ago.
No, you're right. You're at 100% right in that fact.
Yeah.
If this was 6 years ago, Chael versus Vanderlei, explosive match.
Fire.
Like both guys winning fights, both guys entertaining, both guys still, not in a downfall of their career.
Yeah. Fedor versus Mitrione. Yeah. Mitrione, you're like, okay, whatever, but you want to see Fedor kind of like still.
Whether it was Matt or somebody in Matt's shoes currently, kind of like Matt's like still reaching his peak.
Yeah, he's still kind of relevant. He was still relevant at that time, like Cheek Congo. Like type of name, like like he's there, but we'll see.
We'll see.
Unproven. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
But you know what? This was a good fight for Matt because he showed I can beat Fedor. I could beat a lot of people, and Fedor even right now is a dangerous guy. Yeah. I mean, you saw. I don't know if you saw the clip.
They
knocked each other down with the same. It was pretty much the same shot.
It looked like it, right? Like, yeah.
And that shows that Fedor is still dangerous. Mm-hmm. And somebody with a legacy of Fedor, you can't take him lightly. Even if his chin is gone, you can't take him lightly because one shot will kill you. Yeah. So Matt showed that he can win that fight. But you're right, man.
Just nothing excited me. And then you had Phil Davis versus
Ryan Bader.
Yeah, Ryan Bader.
Which was a pretty technical fight, pretty good fight. It was a grinder, but again,
but it doesn't grab my attention.
You know why, man? we saw that fight before, and
it was a stinker.
It was a stinker.
Yeah, man.
And it's probably because both guys respect each other and are
Mhm.
very similar in fighting style.
Yeah.
Both like to wrestle. Obviously, Bader likes to try to knock you out
Yep.
a little bit more than Phil
Than
Davis.
Phil
is.
Davis,
Actually,
yeah.
a lot more. But Phil Davis is a smart fighter,
Yeah.
and so is Ryan Bader.
And
so-
the roots are wrestling, I believe, right? Ryan
Yeah,
Bader's a
wrestler guys.
Yeah, Arizona State,
Yeah.
I think.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
what?
I don't
what
follow that.
yeah, don't matter.
I don't know about that stuff.
Yeah. But
Arizona.
regardless, I didn't watch it.
Yeah.
So it just didn't. Yeah, it
Yeah.
didn't excite me. It
Yeah,
didn't
no, I
excite-
mean, there was some good fights, and when you watch it, just like
Yeah.
any prelim card, you're like, I don't know these guys. I don't want to watch it.
Mhm.
But then you watch the fight, and you're like, wow, this was a good fight.
I agree. Agreed.
You know what I think Bellator can do better?
What's up?
I think they need to promote a little bit more as far as storylines go.
Yes.
So like we always talk about, when I know more about this fighter, when I know about his family life, and I'm more
Invested.
connected, I'm invested.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only that, I think one thing they could do better too is I don't know if they need to promote like those guys we don't know.
Oh yeah.
Like you
Michael Chandler needs to be promoted.
Exactly.
Obviously,
man.
he lost. I don't know if you saw what happened.
Yeah.
Brett Primus, who's a beast,
Mhm.
he pretty much deaded his leg,
That sucks.
and you could see it in the fight. You don't know if what's his name,
Chandler.
Chandler's leg was broken. It didn't look broken, but every time, at one point in the fight, right before the refs broke him up, he just kept stepping on his leg, and it was like his ankle was collapsing.
Yeah.
You're not sure if his ankle's broken or there's nerve damage,
Okay.
but his leg just kept folding underneath him. But like that guy's a beast.
Yeah.
And he's got the looks.
He just whooped Ben Henderson.
Yeah.
He just came off a freaking dominant win off that. So those are the guys you should be promoting. Not real. I mean, I get it. Chael is a talker or whatever.
Chael is a
You
guy
have-
that's gonna carry the show. Yeah.
Exactly. You have those things. I understand,
Sure.
but still, man, like for people that not hardcore. I wouldn't really consider myself like that hard. I'm just an enthusiast or whatever.
Mhm.
It just
You're like softcore.
yeah. I'm mad. I just said yeah. See, that's why sometimes I have to hear it, listen to it,
Yeah.
and then respond.
Exactly.
That's my fault. Let's move on to unless you want to speak on anything else.
No, I thought it was some good fights.
Okay.
Even the Chael Vanderlei was a pretty good fight. It was pretty
Okay.
entertaining. But here's something actually that Kevin Lee said. Kevin Lee just fought. He was the headliner against Michael Chiesa the day after, which was Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Who won via controversial rear naked, but not so controversial.
He was gonna go,
Yeah.
but
But Kevin Lee said on the MMA Hour to Ariel Helwani, he's like, we competed with Bellator pretty much because it was the same weekend, and he's like, I wasn't super excited about it. I'm kind of,
yeah,
not
word for word.
yeah, not word for word. It's not verbatim, but he was saying like, Bellator was a clear example of UFC versus Bellator.
Yeah.
UFC is putting on younger guys in the height of their career, still relevant or trying to make a name for themselves. Very very good fighters.
Yeah.
But mainly young guys that are in their prime or just reaching their prime.
Sure.
Versus Bellator, who is just older guys,
Just taking
guys
the
that are
names, riding the names already.
Yeah. And he was kind of like, that's kind of where the direction is. And he's like, I'm glad that UFC gave me the shot to promote the event and to headline it and show that, hey, we got young guns that can do it.
That's true.
And he was spot on with that. It's like Bellator is trying to build their name through older
old names.
fighters that were popular. And yes, that will bring in fans, but Chael's almost done. Vanderlei is almost done.
They're on their way out.
They
man.
might have a year left or two. They could all either retire now, even Fedor retire now, or have one more year left. You don't know. So, and then to put on those fights, it's like, I guess those are the people they should be fighting.
Yeah.
Guys like each other
Mm-hmm.
who are like 40 or 38, whatever. But you should be promoting Michael Chandler to the fullest. You should be promoting Rory McDonald to the fullest. You should be promoting guys like MVP Michael Venom Page and those younger guys in Bellator.
We
that
need to hear more. I don't know what you guys have to do, but we need to hear
yes,
more.
even Ryan Bader. I mean, he's their champ now.
Yeah.
Douglas Lima.
Yeah.
Douglas Lima is a beast. I mean, he beat Lorenz Larkin, right? He's a beast. We don't know who he is.
Yeah, we didn't really hear anything about them.
Bellator needs to start promoting those guys. They need to do like Embedded does, like the UFC countdowns do, and they need to do it
take that model. You don't have to take everything that UFC or whatever, but take some models that you know that's gonna work. Because UFC took that from HBO. They took that from 24/7.
Exactly.
So it's not like, you know what I mean. Do it. And I like that Bellator. Yeah, I like that Bellator is like, hey, we're not gonna do a pay-per-view every month, just to do it. We're not in that industry. We're in the free television industry, Spike TV, whatever, Viacom. Smart.
Yeah, and we're gonna do it when we have this huge card that we could sell. Great, I respect that. It's a little different, you know.
Yeah.
So stick with that. Keep doing that. But you gotta build those guys up.
You do, man.
Put them on Spike TV. Do a Bellator countdown. Like an hour-long one where you're spending 10 minutes talking about what's up. Yeah.
Get us invested. That would be dope. That's why UFC won again on this night with their card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Controversial win. Let's speak on it. Kevin Lee
versus Michael Chiesa.
Yeah, I thought he was. It looked like he was gonna get it anyway. So I understand he didn't tap, but you were gonna tap or go to sleep.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of those situations where like a guy's he's got mount, he's throwing bombs. The other guy on the bottom is just covering up, but not responding.
Like hands over his head, covering his head.
It's like, in 10 more seconds, the guy could have stopped punching, or he could have kept going. Like, and if you weren't responding, then what's to say you were gonna respond later? So I think you can relate it to that kind of call.
Okay.
It's just people look at jiu-jitsu a little differently. But I mean, it sucks that the fight got stopped prematurely.
Let me ask you this. From your perspective, with your eyes, you've been in the game for a long time. Do you think was there any way Michael Chiesa was gonna get out of it? Because for me, it looks it looks super deep.
There is a reason why people stop fighting a choke, because they know they can't get out. So what's in their mind is, I'm either gonna pass out, or my plan is just hold out as long as I can, because maybe this guy's gonna burn out and let go. So I think that's what Michael Chiesa was counting on.
Okay.
But you can't count on that when somebody's wrapped their python arm around your neck.
No, that's a big blow.
And the way Kevin Lee was choking him, whether it was on the wrong side or the right side, or the body triangle was on the wrong side or the right side, that doesn't matter too much when the arm is wrapped around your neck and the hands are locked in. That doesn't matter too much.
Yeah.
Especially when the guy's not moving. Now, if the guy's moving and making escape attempts, then you need the body triangle on the correct side.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
He wasn't even scrambling.
He wasn't scrambling. I mean, he was at that point giving up on defense and and playing the hold on for as long as possible.
Yeah, he looked dead in the water. Yeah. But I saw replays when it was going by fast. He was about to go. Like, I thought he
might have
tapped.
passed
They
out
stopped
too,
it
right?
or whatever. Yeah, it just I can't get mad. And it was Yamasaki, right? He was a ref.
Yeah.
Yamasaki's been a great ref. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, he's had some bumps in the road.
Yeah, but
that was a big bump. That was a bump. You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But you know what? At the end of the day, it sucks for Chiesa, but we kind of know. We saw what happened in the fight.
And it's like one of those bang bang moments where it's just like, I can't really get on him for that one, because you're trying to protect the fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's just like you're looking out for. Like, I wish we could get like one of these refs in to kind of ask them the breakdown. Like, what are you guys looking for? Like,
because they are looking for some interesting stuff.
Exactly.
I forget. I think Ariel Helwani had
Big John.
No, it wasn't Big John. It was I forget the guy's name, but he's like. I think he worked for the Athletic Commission or the Judges Association, whatever it is, but he's like the head guy.
Okay.
So right before each event, the judges have a meeting, and the refs have a meeting, and with this guy. And this guy briefs everybody, and they go over. He's like the head judge guy,
Gotcha.
or head ref guy that makes sure everybody's doing their job. They go over the criteria, and he explained the criteria very well. If I find the guy's name again, it was a really good interview, because he explained how they
very
judge
informative.
fights. Yes,
dope.
And it gave me a little bit more clarity. But you know, man, if the guy's not, just like if he's getting pounded out, and he's not responding, if the guy's arm is wrapped around your neck and you're not responding, you might be passed out.
Yeah.
Like we've seen one too many times.
It looked like a quick, and And too, if you look at it, it looked like he was on the verge. I don't know if he was moving hand, but it was on the verge. It looked like he was about to tap out. Maybe he was gonna reach for his arm to pull it down, but it kind of looked like it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
and one of the things the refs will tell you, because I think it was on that episode of that guy I was talking about. It's the ref's job. I think they were talking about the Random A fight versus Holly Holm.
okay,
And remember how Jermaine hit her after the bell?
yes,
Like twice. He was talking about that, and he was saying like the ref's job is not to stop it exactly at the bell.
okay,
The bell is just an indicator to say that the round is
Over.
done.
Okay,
So the ref could stop it a little before or a little after. That's the indicator.
okay.
So if the ref stops it right before the end of the round, that's okay.
yeah,
But if he stops it a few seconds after the round, that's okay, as
too.
well.
Oh, interesting.
So the round is like it's not 100% to that
to
time.
a T. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that's the indicator for the ref to step in, or for the the mutual
subjective to the ref.
Exactly.
Type of thing. Ah,
So the
interesting.
same thing, I guess, goes for a knockout, obviously, and a
Yeah.
submission hold. If the ref feels like, all right, this is the end, he pulls you apart, whether you're being punched in the face or,
Yeah. And it's tough. It's a sucky situation.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Chiesa might
He
have
was
been
so
able to hold
pissed.
on for another minute.
Yeah.
The bell rang, comes out like a bat out of hell in the
Yeah.
second round, and
And-
wins the fight. We don't know.
We don't
but
know.
from the data that we've collected, that we've seen from
Yeah.
that fight, Kevin
And
Lee
it's-
was all over him.
And it's not a robbery. You know what I mean? It's
It's
not one of
not.
those like,
Yeah.
yo, he should have won that fight.
Yeah.
It's like Kevin.
If the roles were reversed,
Yeah.
where Kevin Lee was dominating,
Yeah.
and then Chiesa gets his back and has his neck,
Different story.
different story. Then we're like, oh man, there's unanswered questions.
Mhm.
But because he
just-
already dominated the
Yeah.
round,
You look at the first round, he had total strikes. Kevin Lee had 37. Michael Chiesa had 9.
damn,
Significant strikes, 22-4.
damn. Is that how many landed?
Yeah.
32-9.
Just 22. Yeah, 22 significant strikes. Total strikes
Yeah.
landed.
What's
It was 83%. Kevin Lee.
What's
had
total strikes thrown?
45-14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then dominant positions.
One takedown, 1 submission attempt. That's all.
Yeah.
1. That's the only one.
And he
really
had
made.
his back. Didn't he mount him too?
Mhm.
He mounted him like
Yeah.
2 dominant positions.
So it's not like
yeah.
no fluke. It just
Yeah.
he won.
Yeah.
It is what
Michael Chiesa, this is one that you're not going to get the rematch for,
it
unfortunately.
is. Yeah.
I think you could still beat Kevin Lee because I thought you could beat him before the fight happened.
Yes.
On paper, and just looking at fights, you can, but you're not going to get this rematch.
They got to move on.
I would move on and work to get a rematch with him
down
later
the road. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's not one of those like we need to see a rematch.
No.
So where does this take Kevin Lee? What do you think? What's up? What's next for him?
Dude, I think he can fight Tony Ferguson,
Yeah. That
Habib Nurmagomedov.
he's reaching that territory now.
I mean, he's in that territory.
Yeah.
Especially Michael Chiesa. He's one of those guys. You beat him, you can fight.
Yeah.
You can fight anybody. You're ready.
You're legit now.
And same thing for Chiesa. If he beat Kevin Lee,
Yeah.
Chiesa is one of those guys where he was already legit,
Yeah.
but for some reason he didn't fit into the mold of the top 5 division yet.
Mhm.
So-
he didn't have that big marquee matchup
Yeah,
yet.
that breakout
and this
marquee
is
matchup.
the one.
For sure. And had he beaten Kevin Lee, it's like no denying him. All right, let's give him Tony. Let's give him
time.
Edson Barboza.
It's time to get sexy.
Yeah. But now that Kevin Lee won and he beat that guy,
Mm-hmm.
I think give him Edson Barboza, Tony Ferguson, or Habib Nurmagomedov.
Nurmagomedov.
Yeah, I give him one of those guys. Who else is there? Who
Yeah,
else?
That's true. And he's very promotable.
Very
He's
promotable.
some guy
Yeah.
you could build around.
Yeah. And he's not the guy to throw punches,
Mm-hmm.
but he got caught in a situation where the guy was running at him and he threw a punch.
Yeah.
That's exciting. I mean,
I'll take it.
maybe he shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But the guy's running at you.
What are you
What are
gonna
you
do?
gonna
Yeah, exactly.
So and he explained it. He's a very nice guy,
Mm-hmm.
and he's got this twang.
Yeah.
that
You can follow that.
that Motown
Yeah.
twang, smooth talk, baby.
He does. doesn't he? He does.
He's awesome to listen
Yeah.
to. He's a very intelligent guy too. When you really listen to what he's saying,
Yeah.
intelligent guy, smart fighter, high fight IQ. Give him something.
Yeah. It's that time. This was a marquee matchup.
time.
People were talking about it just because from the what do you call it? The promos.
Yeah.
The promos that they had or whatever. So
Yeah.
let's move along. Is there anything that you want to talk about on that main card that was noteworthy
I mean,
other
I
than
think
peace out?
yeah, I think BJ Penn should retire.
Yeah, man. It hurt.
Bull-
Oh, God.
Yeah.
When you lose to, I mean, nothing against
How
Dennis
exciting
Siver.
was it when he knocked
Yeah.
Siver down?
I was like, oh, my boy's back. No, he's
Damn
not.
it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one of those, like, man, like him, it's just Fedor, BJ, it's just one of those, like,
Yeah.
more BJ than anything. Like,
Yeah.
BJ, you got to go. Like, it hurt. Like, he's really the first fighter in my lifetime where I, watching him growing up, watching him, and now it's just like, oh, you're like a shell
Yeah.
of yourself. You
And-
might still have the heart or
Yeah.
whatever, and like you want to fight, but it's just not there.
And his
man.
record
is bad.
was already not that good.
Yo, it is.
Like, even when he was the champion, it was like, damn, why do you have so many losses
Yeah, dog.
compared to how many total fights you have?
Yeah.
And now it's unfortunately just keep getting worse because he's a lot older and he
Yeah.
can't do what
It's
his
really
body wants.
it's taking a beating on his name, man.
Yeah.
Like his legacy is not. It's his legacy's legacy. He's always gonna be considered one like the
Yeah.
best. But this is
Dude,
this is tough, man. This is put him down.
Yeah.
UFC, please, man, and keep him safe, man. He's
Yeah.
It's not gonna get any better if you put him up against anyone else. We saw it.
Exactly.
Siver is more like a gatekeeper, like for
I
like
was
up and
impressed with
comers.
Siver.
Yeah, man.
I'm surprised because I thought this was the fight where both guys are in the same age bracket
Yeah,
and it would be a competitive fight. And
where BJ would come out with a win.
yeah, because
Yeah.
now it's like, all right, the age is not the problem, it's the technique.
Yeah,
And we've seen, BJ is one of the best in the world.
yeah,
Technique
man.
is not his issue.
Mm-hmm.
So, but Siver beat him.
Yeah, he beat him.
Spanked that
spanked.
Hawaiian
I was gonna
ass.
say, I was like, I don't want to say it, but he took him to town.
Yeah.
He-
I mean,
Took him to town. So BJ, we
Yeah.
love you, man. If you're listening.
and speaking of Hawaiians, Max Holloway,
Oh,
is he going to surpass BJ Penn's influence on Hawaii? BJ Penn's legacy of the greatest Hawaiian fighter.
I think he's on his way just because how big the UFC is right now. And he's like that, and he has the same type of attitude BJ Penn
True.
had. Like, yo, I'm down to fight.
Yeah.
Yo, give me whoever. I don't care.
But BJ did it when the UFC wasn't that popular.
True.
He
true,
became a superstar.
That's true.
I don't know too much about Hawaiian athletes,
Okay.
but is BJ considered one of the best Hawaiian athletes to
I would
ever
say- I would
come
say
out like
so, 'cause
competitors?
You don't like when you think there's not a lot of Hawaiian
Yeah,
athlete. You think if I tell you name me like 5 or
BJ
3.
Penn, Max
Exactly.
Holloway. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, but I
that's
don't,
what I'm saying. Yeah. Even in basketball, football. See you
Soccer.
there-
There's no Hawaiian
yeah.
bobsled team.
No, there's not. There's a Jamaican. Yeah, man.
There's a Jamaican
man.
bobsled
Yeah.
team. Yeah.
Respect, but no, not Hawaii. I think it's really right now. It's like it's the fighters. It's
Yeah.
Max Holloway. Who else is there?
Surfers, maybe.
Yeah,
Right? There's probably
absolutely.
some big wave
Yeah.
surfers.
Yeah, so him. Who else is who's coming up? Yancey, Medeiros.
Yeah, Yancey
Yeah,
won.
Yo, he won. Who did he knock out?
Me like Yancey. Crap.
It was a good matchup too.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, we forgot.
Yeah, it was a few
Yeah.
weeks ago,
Yeah.
but yeah, Max Holloway is on his way, man.
Yeah.
The blessed era.
I mean, Max, when they both won their first belt,
yes,
who has a better career? I think Max has more fights than BJ did.
did he? Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah,
Pretty sure.
you might be right.
And Max beat.
You're a better historian
Yeah.
than I am.
Well, look at who they beat.
Yeah.
Max beat Jose Aldo, the greatest featherweight of all time.
Yeah, if we put if we line them up,
Yeah.
yo,
But Max beat Aldo for the belt, right?
yeah.
Who did BJ beat for his belt?
Who did
Who did he beat?
he beat Matt Hughes for the welterweight.
Which is one of the greatest welterweights
Yeah,
of all time.
that's
He was
true.
actually the greatest welterweight of all time when he beat him,
Yes,
and he moved up a weight class to do it.
Yeah. Who did he beat at lightweight?
Was it Jens Pulver to win the belt?
I think it was.
I know he lost to Jens
I know he beat him. I'm not sure if he left and then came back.
and then came back.
Yeah, but I'm not sure at what time he.
Yeah, I don't think he beat Jen. Crap, we should know
That's
this.
good. Yeah,
though.
we should know this.
Yeah, it's all good
well,
though.
either way, whatever. It's just Max Holloway, the people that he's been beating, impressive,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, and he's not like he's winning just by points.
He's the champion
Mm-hmm.
on an 11-fight win streak.
He's ridiculous.
Number 11 was
Yeah.
for the belt.
Yeah,
Come on, guys.
the names that are up there he's with is Anderson Silva, GSP.
yeah, as far as
Cain
winning streak
Velasquez.
goes, yeah.
man,
Yeah.
champion. Yo, he's up there, man.
Yeah.
It's just like right now, it's a good time to be a UFC
You know what's
fan.
crazy though?
What's up?
His winning streak is at 11 right now.
Yeah, and
Demetrius Johnson's 10-fight winning streak was all title defenses. If you put it
Yeah.
into that perspective, it's kind of crazy. Anderson Silva, same thing.
Yeah.
Win streak 10.
That's-
Title defenses.
That's crazy.
He won that many fights as a champ. That's pretty crazy.
To be the champion,
Yeah.
to stay the champion in UFC is really hard, especially
Yeah.
right now, man. The game is just evolving. You have people coming out of nowhere.
Yeah. You know what? I'm excited, and they just released the event poster. We can end on this.
Let me know.
The champ,
Ooh,
Cormier
oh,
versus.
that poster.
Oh my God, dope poster,
That's
right?
a dope poster.
I'm excited just because of the poster.
The poster was
UFC
dope.
stepped their poster
Yeah,
game up,
they did, man.
and they didn't need to.
Yeah,
they
they're
stepped it
already
up.
dope to
Yeah.
begin with. Gone
Yeah.
are the days like you just put the two faces and you see at Hooters.
Yeah.
The graphics that they're doing, man,
man.
is legit.
Yeah.
UFC does a lot of good
Yeah,
things, man.
yeah,
So
yeah. And I'm excited to hear the promotion. And
I
you know
can't
what? At
wait
this
for the
stage of both
disrespect.
guys' career,
yeah,
I don't know who's gonna win.
me neither.
The tables have turned. I don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah,
John hasn't fought in a long time.
and last time he fought, not that impressive.
Yeah, it was his tune-up fight, and
Yeah.
he still needs a tune-up.
Yeah, and Cormier's been sunning people, man. So he's been like sunning people the way John Jones has been sunning
Yes.
people. That's what makes it exciting.
And
man.
he's been doing that and fighting the best guys currently.
yeah,
Again, while John has had a hiatus.
that time off, man. It's just like look at the people like although they're great with that time off,
Yeah.
a little rusty. Like Jose, what was a thing with that?
Jose takes like a year off
Exactly, man.
which is still amazing. Credit to Jose.
Yes.
Because the guy, I don't want to, take a sharp turn back
Yeah.
to that subject, but I feel like one of Jose's main problems is his lack of consistent competition.
The rust.
Yeah. But still, the fact that he does so well with
Yeah.
a year off every time is
Yeah.
amazing.
It's speed. Like his thing is the not weakness, but his what do you call it? Like the thing that kind of holds him down.
yeah.
And it's impressive because it doesn't matter because he still wins.
Yeah.
It just he fought.
But imagine he
Yeah.
fought 3 times
yeah,
a year.
give him at least if you gave
Yeah.
him like the fight that like Cerrone takes up in
Oh
a
my
year.
God.
Yo, just
He might be
fine-tune.
the best fighter. Because you know what happens when you fight more consistently? Your cardio is much
Oh,
better.
true. Yeah,
And
so-
the way you can fight
Mhm.
is much clearer. You know a little better. You remember how to pace yourself a little
True.
better, or you just have more training that year of for cardio and competition
You're
experience.
just overall in better shape. I think
Yeah.
that's why like Alpha Male was so dominant, just because they're in
Yes.
shape all year,
All year
round.
round.
Like they don't
Yeah.
really have to cut that much
Exactly.
weight.
Now
right?
Aldo doesn't look like a guy that would ever be out of shape.
No,
He looks like
absolutely
he'd be
not.
the 80-year-old guy climbing trees.
I agree.
But competition, speed, and
Against high level,
experience, it's
Against-
different.
Yeah,
man.
man.
So I think if Aldo took 3 fights a year,
Mm-hmm.
I think he could come back, defeat Max Holloway,
Yeah.
and become. He's 30 years old, dude.
Yeah,
you
he's
could
still-
do it.
he's
Shut
still
the hell
young.
up.
He's still young.
Shut the hell up,
the-
Aldo. Do it.
Dude,
No more excuses.
It'd be fun, man, because that was a great match.
That was a beautiful.
That
match.
was a great fight. Like
Yeah.
I like on the podcast, I kind of got cut short of that we had, or whatever. Just
Yeah.
no one to get into it. But I was saying, it's like I've never been so excited and sad at the same time. I was so excited for Max Holloway, but so sad because you could feel the passion and everything, like the
Yeah.
weight Aldo was carrying, not for him but for the country, man. It's just
Yeah.
like you can't root. How can you not
especially
root
for a guy.
against-
Yeah, especially for a guy that stays out of the limelight so
Exactly.
much.
He doesn't care about that. Like he stays with his. He doesn't move. Whatever.
And when he loses, you see
Yeah.
the loss. Like he after the fight, you're just like, holy
it's
crap.
a burden, man.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of people could carry that
Yeah.
kind of weight, man.
Yeah. But he's shown after the Conor fight that he
Yeah.
could come back
Evolve.
and evolve and win. And
Yeah.
he showed that against Frankie Edgar.
I don't know if you guys could tell, but we're both Aldo supporters.
No, but we love Max Holloway.
Yo, I love
Yeah.
maybe my top guy right now.
Speaking of Frankie,
Oh, well,
I'm
we
pretty
got
sure he's next in line. They haven't announced it
Oh,
yet for
that'd be
Max
fun.
Holloway.
That would be a fun fight.
Max hasn't beat that guy.
Yeah.
That's like the only guy in the division he
Yeah.
hasn't beaten, and that is the guy.
Yeah.
He's the number 1 contender.
He's
now.
always right there. Frankie's always right there,
Yeah.
man. You know what? I would like to see maybe Frankie win and then Max go back. I would like to see a trilogy with these two. Because Max will carry the talking. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
And anytime Frankie's in a
But
fight,
Frankie
it's gonna
don't
be a
back
good
down.
Yeah, exactly.
And Frankie talks to the media. He states his mind. He just
Mhm.
doesn't he doesn't disrespect people. But
No, he doesn't. Yeah, he'll talk, he'll promote, but he doesn't need that. Like it's not in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like his
But he's blunt. He says some blunt things. But like you said, Max can carry that.
He'll carry that card. Like just because with his talking, he's confident.
And that tie.
Yeah, that tie.
Those ties, that chrome tie or whatever it is.
I won't really speak. He's got that belt, so you can do whatever you want. You're the champ. It's the blessed era. Guys, we hope you enjoyed that podcast. We're back, so if you did like it, share, subscribe, rate us. It does really go a long way, guys.
Yes, please.
So please, let's,
just go on iTunes and give us some good ratings.
Give some love, man.
Yeah, that goes a long way, seriously. And, again, we just had a couple weeks off from gathering our thoughts and working, but now we're back on the podcast.
Yeah.
And keep in touch.
Yeah, thank you for staying with us. Peace.